All right, now first I want to talk about two things. Number one, okay, Android environment setup. So this one basically will lead you to this manual. Okay. Oh, actually, it's not good, but go and go. Okay. So Android environment setup. Unity Hub supposed to be really convenient for you to install SDKs. SDK stands for Standard Development Kit. So here, if you're using Unity Hub, go to Unity Hub, okay, installs, and click and add module, and you will see this Android build support. Okay, if you open it, you will see Android SDK NDK tools. You simply click both of them and install. So idea was up until 2017, 2018, you actually have to install or download SDK and then put this in the right place. Sometimes actually you have to put in the system like this system manually. But what Unity advertised was, oh, now you can just install this and it should work. So let's actually see. I'm going to select yes and done, and it will install it. And few things. Only thing you need to worry about is like the naming your APK basically when you do try to export your game for Android device. Okay, so we'll get that soon. Okay, and while I'm waiting for this, I can talk about one more thing. Okay, there is Vuforia Object Scanner. So this basically allow you to create a database with an object. Okay, it could be multiple objects. So you to do this, you have to download Vuforia Object Scanner, and I think it works with now most of devices, but you should have slightly faster processor. So like at least Samsung like Galaxy S7 or above. But now probably you can definitely use it. So basically, once you open this before your object scanner, this is what you will see. And to do this, you have to print out their this the object scanner target, place your object right over here, and then it will create this recognize pattern and create a database. And then it will create package file. You simply download it from your phone and import it into your thing, your Unity. Okay, so this one would be your option if you want to use object scanner. What I can do is I can like lend you like the Android device that I use, and so that you can use object scanner. But first, you can actually download object scanner and try to use it. But very straightforward. Okay, and now you can use it with this thing. And okay, I think I have like some video tutorial that I made for that, so I can upload it. So what I'm going to do, in case you want to use that object scanner, I'll post it, like post that video tutorial on Blackboard. So probably this one. It looked the same. And
This guy is.
so this is like object scanner.
So we have to kind of think about this one. But here, the problem.
So basically, I actually was here, and then I used this one as an example. So I'm going to post this one if you are interested in using object scanner. Okay. So one thing you can do, go to Vuforia Object Scanner and download it in your phone, then see whether you can open it. Okay. And if not, I have like a spare Galaxy S7, and I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it with Michael Thompson, so you can like pick it up from Michael Thompson if needed. All right. Is this almost done? Almost done. Okay. And other things I thought of, yeah, like before you have virtual button and scene manager. So sometimes, if you, because for your group project, because you work as group with more resources, try to think about creating the entrance page, okay, or the first scene that has some instruction or title, and then go to the real scene with your augmented reality app. Okay. Okay. It's almost done. So again, like it's a lot easier now. Okay. You can download this and then install it. Fairly quick process. And another thing, okay, the course Slack, okay, group 1, 2, 3, and I could try to use it. And then I know like some group try to meet physically, but the idea is, try to utilize this cloud communication tool and work remotely. Okay, maybe you don't have to really meet, because there's some kind of scary concept, because these days, if you work as freelance, like Unity has a good system. Like sometimes what's going to happen is, yeah, you probably get a job or a project uh, led by someone in California or some other countries. So uh, this is kind of important for you to understand uh, the environment, the work environment in our industry has been changed a lot. So yes, it would be better if you work all together with your group members or team members or your peers in the company in the same place. But the reality is, you might need to think about working with somebody far away. Then Slack has been used a lot for that purpose. Okay, and that's why I'm trying to use Slack, because I know most of you guys have Discord, but Discord is more kind of more entertainment oriented, but Slack is more use it more in company setting. Okay? But anyways, yeah, try to think about that. Almost done. Okay, installing. So once it's done, I'll just open like any example file that I have, and then try to put it as SDK, Android device. Okay, it's done now. So I'm going to open it. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to now open one of project that I have. I don't have any. Okay, new 3D test. I'm going to put it on the desktop and create. And by the way, how many of you guys took game 232? Most of them, right? No? Taking now? Yeah, you're in my class. Yeah. Yeah. So supposedly this is something you learned from 232, but sometimes there's many changes. So anyways, so this is what I have now. Okay. And now what I can do is I can go to File, go to Build Settings, and now I can click Android because I just downloaded it. So now I have Android, and now I can switch platform. And now one thing you will see is if you go to your scene, okay, there's standard, and then if you go to game, there's free aspect, but now it will actually give you aspect ratio for Android devices. Okay. So you can possibly choose that whatever you want. I'll go back and I will actually say now build and run, or like build is fine, build, and then save as. I'm going to say test. Okay. Save. Package name has not been set up correctly. Well, I already used a test, so maybe I'll use something else. My test or something. Okay. Oh, and you will get this package name has not been set up correctly because you actually have to come up with a unique name for your APK. So now it automatically goes to player setting, and there's company name, product name, and version. Okay, and then if you go here, this is for now Android, and see like this is icon where you can put some icon if you have. Okay, resolution and presentation, and splash name, and other settings, and etc. So here, company name. At this point, you can just make this up. Okay, I'll name it as GMU. Okay, product name will be same as your project folder name. Okay, test, and version 0.1. That's fine. And then some other things you might want to check. Okay. And good thing about this, if something goes wrong, it will basically tell you what went wrong. So I'm going to build again. Okay. So now it said, please set the package name in the player setting. The value must follow the convention your company name your product name and can contain our. So that's actually we automatically should have done. Okay, and then there's probably one more place you can check. So now my thing should be gmu dot test. Okay, let's see. Icons. Okay, splash image and there should be a place where you can check the name somewhere. Okay. Here, this one. Okay, so now, once you change your name up here, it should be matched with, okay, down here, other settings, and there is package name under identification. This name, I thought it's supposed to be changed automatically, but now this company name, company should be replaced by GM new because that's what I put here, and product name test. So I have to put test here. Okay. So this name under other settings, identification, package name, it should reflect whatever name you chose up here. Okay. And they don't check any company name, so it could be arbitrary name, but this name should be same as identification package name. Okay. And now I'm going to build, save. So now we pass that. And it will give me like .apk file. Okay. And then I chose that the same folder that I use it, my project. It's almost done. So one thing, you just need to download and install, and then just match the name under identification and package name. That's pretty much it. Okay. It's kind of funny because now it's a lot like simpler. Okay, and so now I have this my test.apk file. You basically transfer this file into your phone, and your phone should be set up as allowing you to install third-party any apps from third party, and then you can double click this particular file to install, and then it will be installed in your phone. And what I was about to say is, yes, I do have some YouTube videos, and then I have this one, like Unity Basic Android SDK location, and then this one happened to be one of my I got like 15,000 views because many people actually many people don't know how to install this SDK in previous version. This one, I think I used it 2017, but now actually 2019 is a lot easier. I mean, you don't have to worry about like installing NDK separately because it's a lot easier. Yeah. This one is one of my kind of popular video. Anyways, so now, okay, I do have this my test APK file. If you download it to your phone, and you can install it. Quite simple. Okay. And then it actually says here, okay, enable USB debugging on your device. Okay. So you have to allow it to that. And then using an alternative Java development kit, Android SDK or NDK. Yeah, it usually works, but sometimes you have to go to preference. Okay. And then there's external tools. And here I basically have this SDK set up. Okay. But sometimes like if you don't have anything, if you don't have something installed correctly, you have to actually come here and then see what actually what caused an issue, and you have to install some other things. Okay. But by looking at it now, 2019, like it's a lot easier. Again, like before, we have to download some other SDK and then paste it in the right place. But now, and then another thing, I don't know, maybe like you might run into that issue too. Like in terms of SDK and NDK, they have some different versions. So I didn't check, but like 2 years ago, there's a Android SDK in like 25 or 26 or 27, and then if it doesn't work, you can always kind of go downgrade your SDK a little bit, and then it usually works. But for now, it's simple enough. So try to do this at home, and then if it doesn't work, just let me know, and I'll try to investigate what you have. Okay? So that's simple enough. And now object scanner is done. So now it's 11:57. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some time, okay, maybe 30 to 40 minutes for you guys to gather as group and discuss about your group project. And then starting at like 12:30ish, I'm going to talk to each group. So I'll take a note about what you guys want to do, and then I'm going to, like this weekend and early next week, I'll try to kind of make some video tutorials for kind of tailored to your own project. Okay. All right, so now gather as group and then talk about it, and make sure you invite everyone to contribute.